to my channel, Mississippi Girl Life. So y'all, I want to talk to y'all about something very, very, very important. Everything that I've been putting up so far, it's been very, 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 very important. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, see the title by now and all that good stuff. Food shortages is already here. Y'all, if you ain't paying attention to the stuff in the stores, the overflow of stuff, well, the stuff in the stores is on the shelf, and pay attention to, I done talked about this before, things being pulled to the front, but this the kicker. Pay attention in the stores of how many workers you see actually stocking, and is that overflow. You cannot tell me food shortages is not already here again with all the recalls. All the recalls that's going on, we got recalls that's been going on for months and months and months now. Okay, months. Not no, oh, it's a recall, we're going to get it fixed, this, that, and the other, now it's good to go. It's recalls that's real current and been going on for months and months and months and months now. And you can't tell me with all these recalls, there is no shortages. Oh, they here. They are here. And a lot of people is not paying attention to it. There are so many things you don't even want to buy now because it's done had a recall and then it's supposed to be okay. But the fact that it had a recall is the reason why a lot of people not buying it. The stuff is not tasting right. Somebody was in my comments talking about 3D fruits and vegetables, and I do believe it. This stuff is like plastic. Some of the stuff that we're getting that's supposed to be fresh is like plastic. They full of pesticides and everything else. So that right there alone tells you food shortages is here. Now we got all these wars and stuff going on. Countries is mad with us because we are helping this and helping that and helping that, and you're not even paying attention that some of the places we get a lot of food from when it comes to wheat and grain, like grains and stuff like that. We get a lot of things from. Also, one of the countries that that don't really like us right now is manufactures a lot of the parts for some of these machineries and stuff that makes your food, that mixes your food. Shoot, they go out there and harvest your food. When them parts and stuff is down and whatnot, when you order stuff, you know, like when you have a part for a car, depending on the type of car you have, and they say they gotta order it, is some of the cars is foreign parts. Where do you think they coming from? And we get in trouble with some of these countries and stuff. And you ain't even gotta be where the countries don't like us or not. It don't even have to be that. If something were to break out and get worse than what it already is, and the imports cannot come in, shortages. So right now, when you look at everything, look at the recalls, look at all that stuff, we got food shortages right now. The quality of food is not good, so that's a shortage right there. If you ain't growing your own food, then I don't know what to tell you. If you ain't picking up food, canned food and stuff that you can right now while the getting is good, I call it the getting is good. While some of that stuff is still good and we can fix it up, doctor it up, I've been telling you, I'm still on my healthy eating as possible, even though it come out of a can. You know, I've been on that for years, and some of y'all don't agree with me. And I done had to start picking up spam and stuff, but I'm still telling you how to make it healthy, because we don't need an abundance of sodium. We need sodium for what our body needs. We don't need a lot of processed, but you can work with that. You can work with that by following certain steps to make it healthy. But if you ain't stocking up on nothing, you ain't gonna have nothing. Your stomach gonna be licking your back. Like I always say, you going to be hungry. You're gonna have to depend on people to line you up and issue out you maybe 2 or 3 bottles of water. Look what was happening in that country over there just a couple months ago. They was issuing out 1 bottle of water per person. You know we need a gallon of water per person. So food shortages, look at all the, and it's our necessity. There's been water recalls, there's been grain recalls, there has been egg recalls, there has been produce, a lot of produce recalls. Shoot, that was a recall on black pepper. There's been recalls on seasonings, all type of stuff. And we're talking about listeria, salmonella, and foreign objects, metal, and all that they saying in the food. Now, I don't know what's true and what's not, but I ain't taking no chances. Because I know my gut needs food in it, and I need to know where it come from. So, yes, I'm telling you my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. Food shortages, actually, they never really left. They was really, really bad with the supply chain come 2020. They never really left. It got better. It improved. And now it's slowly going back, declining from where it kind of improved to. It is still a food shortage. Why is it so hard? And I'm going to keep saying it and keep saying it because it's my opinion. Whether some listen and some don't. But baby, you cannot say, if you watch my video and you one of them that come in and say, oh, stop causing panic. Oh, stop causing fear. That means you watched the video because that's why you're able to say it. And that means you ain't got no excuse if it catch you without any food. Those of you that keep saying pray about it, I done already told you how I feel. Yes, you gotta pray, but I've been singing this for years, and I told you I used to always hear my granny say this. And some of you know this saying, faith without work is dead. And that has so many scenarios. That has so many different scenarios and so many different meanings, okay? You can't just take that to just one meaning. God not gonna come down here and say, my child, you prayed, but you know what? I'm gonna put this food in your lap and stuff, even though you're able-bodied to do it. Look at the different accounts in the Bible. The ant storing food. Look at the 7 years of famine. Look at different things. Noah. And you think you down here on this earth and you ain't obligated to help yourself in some kind of way? You should be trying to stock up too if you're able-bodied to help the people that cannot do it, the people that are disabled, the people that has health issues that cannot do it. You should be able to want to say, hey, I can give you some water and some bread. I can give you something. You should want to help the people that cannot. I'm pretty sure you know people that cannot, that are disabled, that cannot. See, it's more than just yourself and your household. And for those of you to say that I'm not helping, I get if you don't want to help somebody that's been able-bodied to help themselves. But those of you that say, oh, I'm not going to help the disabled, oh, I'm not going to help that person in a wheelchair is barely making it on with the financial stuff, and you say, I'm not giving, it's every man for himself. Well, you got to think about it. You do a lot of things on a day-to-day basis, and God forgives. What if God say, oh, I'm not going to forgive you? So do not do that. Anybody that is able-bodied should be trying to stock up on food and grow food and preserve food and essential items for more than yourself. More than yourself. Because you go and ask God for help, and He help us out a lot. But you say you ain't going to help nobody else. Now, like I said, I'm not talking about the ones that's out here twerking and jerking and playing and doing all this other stuff and all this. And they know, and you've been telling them to stop. I'm not talking about them. I still give them something if I'm able to. If it's a family member or something, I know you've been out here doing all this other stuff and you ain't tried. You can get some crackers and some water. I ain't say lap your mouth over cans of meat. Because you had an opportunity, and I know you was able to put up a couple cans to add to contribute to these meals. You could have been putting. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the ones that's not able. Don't tell me, oh, I'm on a fixed income and all that. Because if you're getting something in, you should be able to put back 1 bag of rice, 1 can of beans. Put it to the side. Put that to the side. I understand maybe fixed income and stuff, but you still can put something to the side. You're blessed more than many. But there's people out there that don't have no mobility. They're very sick and stuff like that. And those are the ones I will help with some meat and some rice and some beans if I can. I help anybody. So that means the ones that I know out there been doing all this other stuff, and something happens, you get some crackers and water. Don't be looking over here smelling around for no spam. Because you're not getting it. Because you're not getting it. That's for the disabled. The ones that I know couldn't do that. That's for them. in my household. Not for you. Go eat them cars. Them Teslas and stuff. Them Rolexes, guys. And all that. Them Jordan. Them J's. Go eat them. Them Retros. Go eat them. Because that's what you was buying and you knew better. Ladies. I've been on the guys. Ladies. Them eyelashes and that makeup. Go ahead. Go ahead like you got pecker. And eat the makeup. I ain't telling nobody to eat no makeup. But I'm using a... Let me take that back because somebody going to be like, I ain't telling you to eat no makeup. I'm saying that may be what you have to resort to. Because when that gut, when that stomach start licking its back, and that gut is hungry, everything going to look good to you. Everything. They go about a week and no food. Everything going to look good. So I ain't telling nobody to go eat no makeup. Do not eat no makeup. Gotta say that disclaimer. I'm trying to give you an example. Because it's not hard to put some beans and some rice back. Every time you go to that store. $1.25. Dollar Tree. So yes, food shortage is up here. Is here. Been here. Never left. Just approved. Now it's going back down because you're looking at all this stuff. That's my opinion. And I'm going to tell you my opinion. If you don't agree, then oh well. But I'm going to continue to stock up and show y'all what I stock up. Hopefully give y'all some ideals and stuff. If you not on Amazing Grace Garden, I got some harvests and stuff coming out. Hopefully it'll motivate you. I moved all my gardening to Amazing Grace Garden. The link is in the description box for the garden channel. Go over there if you don't know anything about it. Okay? And we can do that together. All right? Because you could be grabbing canned stuff and dry goods and eating from out here so you ain't got to eat that up. It's a full-time job to be prepared. Full-time job to be prepared. Yeah. And let me put this on. Those of you that say you ain't going to help nobody, even if it's disabled people, you got to understand. Having that attitude, something can come through and take everything you got. And you may have to depend on a disabled person that you said you weren't going to help for something. Don't do that. Don't be like that. Do not be like that. I'm telling you, don't be like that. Nope. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video right here. I got a couple more things to do. I got a haul. Y'all will probably get that tomorrow. But I got a couple more things to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get off. I wanted to let y'all know that. That is my opinion. Use your discernment. Discern. Look at what's going on, okay? With that being said, I'm going to end it. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one if it's God's will, all right? Oh, today is July 3rd. So tomorrow is the 4th of July. Y'all be careful. Be careful and be vigilant. Be careful. Okay? There's a lot of craziness going on. Don't be out there doing nothing crazy. Love y'all. I'll see you in the next one if it's God's will. Bye.